Now we're going to order rational numbers. So we start with a -3 1/4. So we want to make that an improper fraction and then solve that to find out what that number is. So we have a 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1. So I always think it's like a backwards clock. So we have 13 over 4, and that's a negative. And then we have our 2.2, 1.7. We'll do 10 times 1 plus 7 is 17 over 10, which is a negative, and then we have a 5. So obviously the decimals, they're fine. So we could say right now, we know that it's, those three are taken care of. Now these two, we have a -13 over 4 and a -17 over 10. Let's find a bottom number that is the same to make them equivalent, so then we know what we're dealing with. So we could say 4 times 10, so we have 40 over -130 times 4. On top, what's 17 times 4? We have 68, so then we have a 68 over 40. So you can do that to see which one is bigger or not, but really you can tell that it's still going to be -1 is smaller than the -3. So just put them in order, no big deal. You'll start with the smallest, which is the 1.7. Then you can do the 2.2, then the 5. Then for the fractions, just remember the smaller fraction is closer to the positive numbers. So -3 1/4, and then -1 7/10, and then 1.7, 2.2, and then 5. So that is least to greatest. If they want greatest to least, you just reverse it. So the bigger negatives are smaller, so they're going to go first. And then you're going to build up and get closer to the positives, and that's least to greatest.